What's up, fuck? Oh, we're going. All right.
Funny now, huh? I'm wondering, this is the shit I have to deal with first before it goes live. I don't like the shadows in the back. Sorry, everyone, but hey.
You got to start again.
No, we're going. This is live. This is raw. Roar. All right. So first things first. I've given everyone in my contacts a photo. Took a lot of time, but I had a 12-hour drive from Queensland, so you know.
Yeah.
And who wants to see Lewis's? Why can't I view it? Anyway.
Wait, you gave everyone in your contacts a photo?
Yeah.
I was in on your actual like.
Yeah. So call me.
Oh dear. I almost don't want to. Now I got to. Okay, let's do this. The king. Got to call the king.
Who's ready?
Oh my god!
God damn! Try and tell me that's not the same person. Try and tell me that's not.
No.
Oh, yep. So everyone has a photo. Couple good ones, couple mean ones. Hey, what do you
Couple mean ones.
Not everyone has a good photo, but what you gonna do? My friend Canal has the actor from Slumdog Millionaire there.
I like it.
All right. So fill us in. Story time with Lewis. Give it to us, man.
Well, first of all, apologies to all the viewers. I wasn't here last week. King can probably vouch. I was looking really, really terrible.
I mean, so what I got, the message I got 2 days later, it seemed like it was all a lie, but all good.
It was definitely not a lie. It was just, there were a lot of tests that had to be had before that point to prove that I didn't have COVID, so I could actually fly.
Yeah. So everyone that I said from last week, and I said, oh, you know, he wasn't looking good, like we couldn't be on. And then I got a message 2 days later saying,
what's up, bro? I'm in New Zealand.
Yeah, this guy went to New Zealand after not being able to do the podcast.
No, okay, no. You make that sound bad.
He just said, I'm not coming.
On Monday, I was like semi-functioning. You got me like on the recovery. It was just, I'd hit the peak and I was just slowly coming down, but you got me day one. Day two was a little bit better. The Monday was bad. Thursday morning, I felt like crap when I was flying, not as in like sick, but I just felt dead. Like I had, you know, when it saps all your energy out. It wasn't COVID, for the record. I did test and all sort of stuff. It wasn't COVID. But even when you get like the cold or the flu, it just saps your energy. So I didn't have like the bad stuff, like the runny nose and all that sort of stuff anymore. I just had zero energy. So I was on the flight like half dead. But yeah, so I went to Queenstown for a bit of fun. And the thing was, I went with some people.
Just because we're using the phone, because now there's no blur. This was the photo I got, and it said, what is it? Kia ora, which means hello. And this is what I got. So I'm sick. Oh, I was so run down. Look at this happy old chap. Look how happy this fella is.
Look how forced that smile was.
Look
how forced that smile
is. Is that Lewis or is that Taylor Lautner? You tell me. Leave it in the comments. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
But yeah, no, so we just went there for a few days to get on the slopes. And first night I did a bit of clubbing out there in Queenstown just because it was a bit of fun. The next 2 days got on the slopes. And then last day didn't get on the slopes, just did some different things, did some other stuff up there. So we did there was like a mountain retreat spa thing up there as well. So tried that, like a hot pools thing. So did that.
Yeah.
Did this shot over jet on one of the rivers, which was good fun, like a jet boat. That he's just flogging around. And I swear, the amount of training these guys must get, because he had a point where he was drifting around a shoreline and the tip of the boat was on the shore. And we're at like 70, 80 Ks an hour. And this guy's just drifting over the shoreline. And where they're like, how has he not hit it yet? But yeah, that's the very quick summary of my trip.
What was the weather like?
Actually decent. Like, yeah, it was obviously cold because we're up in the mountains. But the first day, decent. Second day was just a really bad day to ski. Like I'm bored, but like you could not see anything. Like we were on the ski lifts.
Yep.
The chairlift, sorry. And you could not see the floor from the lift. It was so bad. And when we got off at the top, it was like you had maybe 3-4 meters in front of you. So it got really bad trying to go down. So we tried our best to ski, but you almost just couldn't. It just got so bad. But then the next day, perfect. Really nice weather. So not bad overall.
Because, yeah, when I was there, when did I go there? The beginning of June? Yeah, when I went there, beginning of June, bro, it was wet the whole time. Like, we couldn't do anything because I wanted to go on the jet boat. So I know what you're talking about. But it was just wet. So I was pretty gutted. I couldn't do anything like that. But, yeah, no.
Yeah. But, yeah, no. So that was which found out going skiing when you've just recovered after like a cold, not fun because the cold air doesn't do wonders for a runny nose.
Wouldn't imagine it would. Like if you're already cold, don't go into
or a sore throat. Like I had a little bit of a sore throat.
Don't get, when you're cold.
Wasn't actually
Here's
again
just a general, common sense kind of thing. When you're cold, what do you do?
Warm up.
When you're warm, what do you do?
Cool down.
You're sick and you're cold. You probably want to
warm up.
Warm up, not be cold in the snow. It's like, oh, I'm really hot. Let's go jump in a vault.
Because no, the weird thing was my symptoms just like were leaving, and I was like, cool, I've got next to no symptoms anymore. Great. I did all my rat testing and all sorts of stuff, double check I didn't have anything. Even while I was sick, I did them. Because I always overthink stuff. I always go, oh, it might be COVID. And I had it, and none of it was.
I don't think it's you. I think that's just in general. Everything, if you have a runny nose, COVID. If you got a cough, COVID. If you shit your pants, COVID. It's all, everything's just COVID.
Well, no, it's more the reason my mind immediately went to COVID is I'm like, what's worst case scenario right now that I have a trip planned? COVID would be the worst thing. So moving on. But, yeah, no, but the cool thing is I didn't realize
when we're talking worst case scenario. It could be COVID's not the worst.
No, but I see New Zealand. I didn't realize New Zealand are on it. Like when we landed, they gave us so many rat tests. I'm like, can you do all these tests? And so we all did them, and we were all fine and stuff. But
did you get the text messages and stuff being like you've been here for 24 hours or whatever? You have to do
No, I got an email, but they just went, oh, make sure you do your rat test, and I did it. Did the thing, and I swear that was the most intense 15 minutes of my life, which it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been considering the previous 2 days. 3-4 days even, I was negative on all of them. So it shouldn't have been nervous, but for some reason I was like, oh, this could be bad.
No, it is stressful, man.
But it was good. Now we back. Now we back doing the body.
They're back doing the body. Actually, on that topic, we will just get, formalities out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm going away Saturday. For 3 weeks. So
yes, we're doing an overseas body.
I want to do one more maybe this week. Like this coming week for them to drop it. And then I want to do one while I'm away. And I was thinking, do you think you'd be able to do one with Senny?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You too? Did you watch the one with him and I?
I got to watch the start. I haven't watched it all the way through yet.
Okay, so you were not going to watch it.
Nah. I will watch it. I know I've been watching most of them because I'm actually curious how we look and how we sound.
How do we look and how do we sound? We're up to episode 9. I think it's a good time to reflect.
Bit of a reflection potty, huh?
Yeah, why not?
I think we're definitely a little more relaxed. I think we tried too hard to force information in the first few. While now we're a bit more chatty, a bit more fun, and we're finding topics are coming more freely and naturally.
It's like a river. That we are.
Little question for you. I'm going to divide a lot of people. I'm going to divide a little bit of people.
Divide the people.
I was seeing something that was a little skit on the old YouTube. And they were talking about what their favorite Star Wars film was. And one of them went, the first one. And that raised a lot of controversy because they went, when you say the first one, do you mean the first one shot? Or do you mean the first one in the series?
Canological order? Is that what it's canological? I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, cinematic or whatever it is, chronological. Chronological, that was it. Chronological.
Yeah.
Canonological. Guys out here with a massive cannon.
Rude. What the fuck? Hey man, I'm just joking out here, dude. Shit.
No, so we got like it was a weird, like funny little skit about, it was like, oh, and they're like, yeah, the first one, the first one. And they both went, and they said A New Hope and the Phantom Menace at the same time. And one of them was like, the fuck did you just say to me? He's like, the Phantom Menace. And then had this full, rant at each other. And I was like, oh, cool. But it made me think, Mr. King, Mr. Star Wars fan, what's your favorite Star Wars?
Now this is going to be controversial.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I want to know.
So
Telling you
my
out.
favorite. Now I have a difference between the best Star Wars movie and my favorite Star Wars movie.
Mhm.
So to me, the best Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith. That's the best, which is number 3, in my opinion. My favorite, now this is, I think it's one of the most hated, but my favorite is Attack of the Clones. Because when I was a kid, so I would have been, I think it came out in 2002. So like 6. I would have been 5 actually, because it came out in May.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And that scene where they're in the factory and all that, like, you know, the stadium and the clones come in and all the Jedi and all that. I just love that. So even watching it today, I love the song from that, like the love story song, the Across the Stars. And even today, I still really, really enjoy that movie. I truly believe number 3 is the best. Like from the get-go, when they in number 3 where you see the ships like go over and everything off. I think that's the best, but to me, number 2 is my favorite. What are you a Star Wars fan? You really
I'm a subtle one. I'm not like massively into everything about it, but I really do enjoy watching. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of hate the new ones. I didn't watch any of them to do with Rey because it pissed me off. But that's a side note.
No, we can get into that, and that'll be the whole podcast. So we can. Yeah. Well, what are your?
We're just gonna leave it at. Oh yeah, waited 1,000 years.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one? Should we do it? Should we do a list? Should we do a tier list?
A tier list? Oh mate, maybe we save it for another one. Star Wars tier list, and then we can do.
We'll need Senny here for that because Senny's also. Yeah, we'll wait for him to come back. All right. Yeah.
I would say I agree. I think the best one in terms of like good plot, good everything, like good involvement, probably Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
But again, as a kid, this is where it gets funny because as a kid, I was in love with The Phantom Menace because it was one of the only ones I ever got to see.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I've watched them all, I'm like, oh, okay, it's like not a good one, but
I still like Phantom Menace.
But as a kid, you love dummy characters like Jar Jar Binks, and like I loved that, and I was like, oh, this guy's got a double-ended lightsaber.
Well, that's what I like. Darth Maul. Out of everything, you know, say what you want about that movie, Darth Maul is
and that's the thing. Darth Maul's there. You have you know, like all those really cool like moments, and that you have some good fight scenes and the droidy cars right at the start. Like I think, and then obviously the huge Jar Jar Binks and all that sort of stuff in the war there. I just loved that. I thought that was brilliant. But for me, again, like I loved that as a kid. That was just my favorite because I loved all the characters. You know what's funny? I do definitely get my Star Wars mixed up a lot though. Like I'll think about plots and be like,
well, that's the thing. The prequels have now, like, because us who like were young when we watch them, we've grown up. They've all kind of got a newfound respect, like that people did enjoy them. Because now that they've released the sequels, and it's a bit like, oh, so this is what it, you know, this is what it could have been. Because it's very divided on the sequels, but now like all the people that kind of hated on the prequels, that's all changed a bit. It seems like a lot more people are fans of the prequels, and then the sequels just there's no one.
Which is funny because I'm the other way around. I'm a much bigger fan of the prequels because you think about all the stuff they were able to do with none of the technology that the new guys had.
Wait, the originals, you mean then?
Yeah, I reckon the originals, like even like the first 6, like those first 6 before it became the Force Awakens and all the other, before the brand new ones, I prefer like those older ones because I like the style in which they were made. Like even though we didn't have a lot of this, and you think about all those cool things where like Yoda flips over and that's like basic CGIs and stuff like that. I'm like, that's really good. Like they look really real.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I personally, this is also controversial. My favorite ones from the original trilogy is A New Hope, which everyone likes Empire Strikes Back, but
nah, A New Hope's good. A New Hope's technically the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Well, chronologically, yeah. Chronological, yep. You know that one.
Well,
word we all use
on the topic of movies, which I didn't think we were going to get into so quick, but here we are. Have you seen the trailers for Black Panther that came out today? The Black Panther and Shazam 2.
Shazam 2, I did see. It looks
a little bit lame, huh? I was looking at it, I was like, dude, I don't think DC's really trying hard. That Shazam 1 was good, but it's like, how much of this can we do? Like the kids don't
The
even.
problem is the whole cool thing was he shared his powers. But the whole point of Shazam is you're a one dude. The powers should all come back to you. It's meant to be like a one time, and then now they're all main characters doing their own thing, and it's like piss.
Yeah. Well, not only that, the guy looks like 21 and and he's supposed to be a kid. In cartoons and comics, it's easier because you can just write them that they stay that same age. But when you actually cast people, it's a little bit harder when you release a movie.
Because when the actor comes in 4 years
yeah,
later,
when they're older,
same
it's
age, he's like, I'm actually like 30 now.
Yeah. But Black Panther looks pretty good. Looks like they're gonna do pretty well with that. But again,
What do you think of the new Avatar? Is it looking good?
actually, that's funny. That actually came up in the last podcast. Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know what to think because I just don't know where they go. Like the first one was so good because of what it did for like cinema, but now it's like, have you seen Endgame? Like, it's gonna. So I don't know. Story wise, I don't know. We just have to wait and see. I don't really want to comment on that too much without seeing the movie.
I think it's going to be one of those cases of, I reckon it's either going to be amazing or crap.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any way around it. It's either going to continue. Because the thing is, when they had the first one, they renewed it for like 4 or 5 films. And then the thing is, it was meant to come out ages ago. It just kept getting set back because, they had COVID and all that sort of stuff. And they want to release it in a box office, which I 100% get. But again, it's the whole like, longer you leave it, the less appealing it's going to get.
Yeah. With the way the world's going, it's moving very quick. So if you're waiting to release something, all it's doing is hurting you because it's just like this came out 5 years ago. I was probably keen for it. Now there's everything else under the sun to watch. So it's a bit like, do I really care much for Avatar?
But yeah, not sure.
But yeah, so I had to do a 12-hour drive. What day is it? On Friday. I drove from Gold Coast back to Canberra.
In one day or?
In one day. So
you're dumb.
Left at 9 and just drove all the way, 9 a.m. and drove all the way to Canberra. So that was fun, but it got me thinking. So when I was younger, I used to, and when I say younger, like high school, I used to like show my emotions through like songs. All right, I'm going to give you a little story. So one time, there's this
we do it too, but
yeah. Who's we?
Everyone does.
Okay, cool.
Everyone
No, but
has, the things.
Like I would share it. So like I was having a problem with my mate back in year 7, where he thought I liked his girlfriend. There was a song I was like, "Oh, listen to this," and it's like I thought
that's what you mean. Oh no,
yeah, like some of that, like problem solved. Here you go.
No, you're swimming alone. That is not you.
Yeah, and same with when I was in primary school. I broke up with a girl by telling her to listen to a Chris Brown song. I said, "Listen to this," and then she was like, "Are you breaking up with me?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's horrible.
So yeah, and I was thinking, like, do you like weird things that you kind of felt in that, like that similar to that, or your way of music? Because I've always felt like I've just used music to like say what I need to say, and so I don't do it anymore because now I like to talk too much. But I use music just to like say the things I couldn't say.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think like,
so what's to do with your 12-hour drive?
That because you listen 12 hours, you got a lot of music to listen to, right? So that came and that hit me at that time. I was like, you know what? This is the weird shit I used to do when I used to listen to songs. And then now we're here talking about it. Then I saw a crocodile.
Crocodile?
Yeah. I jumped on it.
Wrestle it?
I took a photo. So apparently if you run zigzag, it won't get you. I said, well, that's boring. So I ran straight. Really testing my luck.
Straight, it's like no, bro. Run it straight. Always running it straight. You gotta
zigzags for softies.
Zigzags. Fuck.
Who wants to be safe out there? Not me, man. Not me.
Bro, I live for the adrenaline. The adrenaline.
That's it. Imagine that. Imagine all right, I can zigzag. The crocodiles aren't fast. Actually, in the water, are you kidding? When they're in the water, they're fast.
Sorry, are you saying crocodiles when out of water aren't fast?
I can outrun one.
I don't know about
I
that.
did it on my drive back. Why do you think it took 12 hours?
All right.
I was racing
Let me
a croc,
think for a
dude.
sec.
Yeah.
I'm actually not, to be honest, I'm not actually sure how fast they
Yeah.
run.
Look that shit up. Look that shit up, Tuba. You know you fucked up, right? You know you. Oh, are they fast? Shit. I fucked up.
Up to 35.
Oh yes, up to. That's the fit ones that keep on the stay on the treadmill. Not just the standard one.
Up to 35. Hold on, let me just check something real quick. Just for you.
Yep.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Let me just check something real quick.
Look up how fast
Up to 35, bro. Up to 35. Usain Bolt's top speed that he did not hold for very long was 43.
Yeah, see? And who's Usain Bolt? Exactly. We can do it.
You fucker.
I can hold 35. Maybe I had a little. We'll go straight and take a little turn.
No, all I'm thinking is crocodiles are meant to be real smart, yeah.
Yeah.
If you see this dipshit in front of you just going, surely you just go.
I mean, at 35, I'll jump over the bar.
Surely you just run straight and then eventually he's gonna zigzag into you. He's like fucking yomp.
No, you got to hit him with the Benji step.
Bit of a goose, bit of a goose.
Hit him with the Benji march. Yeah, and then see you, croc. Slap it on the tail on the way out.
Give it a wobble.
See you, mate. I'm out.
Give him a little love tap.
Anyway, actually, that gets me to it. This is a question I bring up on Twitter. What animal would you not want to be stuck with, like, just in the wild? Any animal that's like I wouldn't say worst fear, but just something you don't want to be stuck with.
Where am I? Like, what's the situation?
You're in your room. Well, no, any situation. Obviously, the animal will make it will create the environment you're in. So if you say shark, it's obviously not gonna be like, shark in the desert, because if
that'd be pretty scary.
It obviously means water. Because for me, it is crocodile.
No, because a shark in a desert, your thoughts are going to be, how'd he get here? All right, he probably can fly.
Very true. Now
shark's swimming at you on the
now
sand.
You're asking the right question.
Shark's swimming at you through the sand, brother. Run. Fucking run.
Now you answer the right questions. I like that.
How the fuck did he get here? This is a desert. My guy's suffocating. He's probably been here for a while because
he's still coming at me.
No, he ain't dead. He been here a while. No water.
Oh shit!
Zombie shark.
Zombie shark.
I'll be specific.
World War shark.
I'll be specific. Saltwater crocodile for sure.
Yeah,
because those things, people talk about certain crocodiles, but what people may not know is freshies, as like Aussies call them, or freshwater crocodiles, won't actually really pick fights with humans. They don't. Well, then they're not the big ones. They don't get they are big, but they don't get as big as salts and salties. And freshies don't pick fights with humans. Freshies and salties. Fights with anything bigger than them. And I can say it like when you go to the Northern Territory, when they trap crocodiles up there, if they come and check the traps and there's a saltwater, they secure it, they move it, release it somewhere else. If it's a freshwater, they'll let it straight back into where they caught it. Yeah. And when they turn the sign from crocs present don't swim to you can swim, you bet your ass if they catch fresh, they literally let it back in. Reason is freshwaters do not like us. They don't want to pick fights with us. They don't pick fights with anything that is not smaller than like their snout.
Yeah.
However, saltwater is the other end of the spectrum. They are nature's apex. They will kill you just for being in their area. They'll kill you for fun.
Yeah.
Not even because they're hungry, for fun.
That's lit. Dicks. Well, see, mine's the same. I saw a video of this crocodile. Like, I don't know what happened. It was like water going over a road.
Yeah.
And the crocodile was just climbing up like this road. There was like steps. I don't know how it worked. Like, it was just showing the crocodile. But it's literally a dinosaur. Bro, it's a dinosaur. They say birds are like the closest thing to dinosaurs. Bro, a crocodile is a dinosaur. So that, yeah, mine would be the same thing, bro. I do not want to, like, at all be around a crocodile. And they go hard too. They gator roll and want to drown you, and like it's like...
Well, there's a thing about it bit someone. It took him underwater, swam down to the bottom where the logs are and stuff, and actually wedged this person under a log. So so it could leave him there while he finished off drowning and go and do something else, and then came back later. And I'm like,
wow.
when you're up and there's heavy crocodiles in the area and you want to fill your water up at the lake, you never do it the same time of day ever, because
I
you
saw
sit there for 3 days, and if, let's say you're there 3 days, same time, fourth day they'll be up under that lip of the water and they'll fucking grab you.
Yeah, I've heard. I think it was a movie I watched, and that was what they said. They said they're smart in that sense. They won't do anything right away, but they watch and they start picking up routine and stuff, and that's where they're
there. I found out that they don't have tons of energy. Like they can't do. Like they couldn't go 12 rounds, like, you know, couldn't go 12 rounds. But you best believe that first round, it's this whole thing. You survive the first round, you might win.
You know what? It reminds me of me. No, and I'm not even kidding. I got no stamina. After the first round.
I got a couple haymakers. One of them connected. You're dead.
The first
Lights
round,
out.
I'm gonna give up.
First round, Italian. Woo! That was good.
So yeah, that's
20
good.
minutes of work,
All right, I'll
baby.
see you next week.
Thanks for coming.
Round 2 next week, please.
But it's more just because they don't get me wrong, in a room, I feel like you're slightly better off than in water. In water, crocodile would literally be my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you can't outswim it, you can't outfight it. Its mouth opens legit like that wide. Like you can't win. The thing will kill you.
I mean,
on land, I guess you're slightly better off, because if you can get on top of it, like I'm not even joking, if you run around its tail and literally jump on top of it, you got a little bit better. And their mouths, the tendons, all that force, they have one of the most powerful bites in the world, but they have almost no muscles opening. So if you can wrap your arm around their mouth, they can't actually open it.
Ah, there you go.
Like there was a documentary where one guy's literally holding its mouth shut with 2 hands like that.
Yeah.
It can't open its mouth past that.
Yeah, wow.
But if it gets your hand in there, you're never getting your hand back unless it wants to.
Yeah, wow.
That's why if you watch them when they're secured and they're being tied up, half the time it's a little strip of tape. It's like one loop of tape around their mouth. That's enough to stop them, because they have no muscles actually pulling.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
So don't get me wrong, on land, you might be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely not.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got stamina, you're losing every day of the week.
Yeah. Well, as you said, like land near water, not good. But like also like a grizzly in the woods eating me ass first. I don't really want to do that. Like I wouldn't want to go through that. I've seen Revenant. I've seen what happens. Literally ate Leo ass first, dude.
I think, to be honest, if I had to pick something to be stuck with that like could kill me, I'd probably want the thing that will kill me faster than anything else. I don't want to suffer if I'm going to go out.
Oh, yeah, like so what?
Probably crocodile jump head first.
You're gonna go for distance, huh? No, yeah, all right. That's crazy that we're actually on the same boat about that. Yeah, crocodile's not something.
No one wants to be in front of a crocodile. That thing will kill you.
Yeah, but I don't know. Other people say sharks.
Sharks are a whole lot less likely to kill you.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
we get what eight deaths like worldwide from shark attacks.
Yeah, that's true. Why is that? Don't tell me it's because they don't like the taste of us. Because I guarantee. What did the shark tell you that? How do we know that?
Well, one of them's not liking the taste of us. One of them's not usually just being around where we are. We're not usually in heavy shark areas. And even if we are, they're not actively trying to seek us. They usually want to feed on things like seals and stuff like that, like stuff that's small, stuff they can get down in 1 or 2 bites. They don't really want to pick fights with us just because usually we're armed with spear guns and other shit. But I don't know the exact logic. Apparently they don't like the taste of us. Apparently when they bite us, they just think we're seals.
Yeah, but like, where does that come from? That apparent, like, who decided? You know what? Sharks don't like the taste of us. Are you gonna look it up? You're looking up. Who said sharks don't like that? It's because I guarantee we didn't take the shark to a therapist and say, "Hey, what? What are you thinking?" Here we go. Just hold. Everyone in the audience, just hold for a sec while this guy looks intensely at his computer. This is why I like our live podcast, the one we did, because you can't fact check. I can just ramble on for as long as I want. Fact check.
Trying to work out.
All right, I guess we'll just wait here.
This is like really
It would be cool if we start doing live podcasts and having like someone to look this stuff up. You know, like in a probably, I mean, you probably seen like Joe Rogan and stuff, how they got like the screen and that guy sets it up. I would love something like that. That'd be cool. Because then I can talk all the shit in the world and then like we can just bring something up for it.
sorry, but I'm just as I'm trying to find it, I can't find anything like on it. Apparently, it's BS that they don't like the taste of us. There's no things. Apparently, they just don't like us. Usually, sound.
See, that's two very different things now we're talking about. That's two. Hey, I don't like cows too much. Guess what? I eat them.
But it's more like
way too white from that. I don't like that.
But apparently, everyone like one of the studies I'm just reading here is like, everyone thinks when they say shark, you think of big great whites thrashing stuff around or like, the megalodon. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that a lot of them usually just don't care enough about us. Like we're not something they're interested in. That's why they don't attack us as much.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of them can be quite friendly.
Do you like fishing?
I don't mind fishing. Yeah, it's a good bit of fun.
You ever caught a shark?
No, you?
I caught a banjo shark. Look that up, dude. They're the cool. They look like a stingray. They're the coolest thing ever. It had like a smile while I caught it.
That shit is not a shark.
That's a shark, dude. That's a shark. How sick is
probably
it?
This one. Okay, yeah, that looks more like a shark. From the top, they look nothing like sharks.
No, they look like stingrays.
They are stingrays.
No, they're banjo sharks. Apparently if you put strings on it, you can play them. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It's the person that told me that is the same person that said sharks don't like the taste of humans. So. Oh, good.
I love this. So one of the things is what to do if a shark is circling you. Step 1, don't panic. So you're being circled by a shark.
Yeah.
Maintain eye contact. Sorry. This is the most bullshit advice I've ever heard. Who the fuck is going to take their eyes off the shark?
Talk about the 4-step Nemo program, Fish Are Friends, not
This thing's like, don't take your eyes off the shark. You're right. If there's this big motherfucker swinging around me, the first thing I'm going to be like, he's not there. He's not there.
If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Of course you're going to look at the shark. What do you mean? Stay big.
Well, they say that about like mountain lions and shit too. Like, don't turn your back on them or they're...
No shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Red light, green light, red light. No, I said stop. I said stop.
Yeah.
Sorry. Step 3, stay big or get small.
So don't get shriveled. Don't be shriveled.
Don't get normal. Don't be normal.
Don't be shriveled because the water's cold, all right?
Step 4. Step 4. Don't play dead. This isn't a bear. It's a shark.
What? The bears not attack you if you play dead?
Bears attack because I think you're a threat. If you play dead or limp, they think like, you're not a threat. But this says, don't play dead. It's a shark, not a bear.
Okay.
This thing going to kill you.
So either way, we're dead.
Slowly back away. Okay, whoever wrote this is a dumbass because newsflash dipshit, sharks are faster than us.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be like, oh.
After taking the first 3 steps, I'm thinking I might go free willy on it and grab the fin and just take it for a ride.
I somehow reckon that might be a bad idea.
Well, I bet no one's tried it.
No, people definitely have.
They tried to ride the shark like free willy.
Not ride, but there's a photo of a girl who's can hold her breath for like 4 minutes or something. She dives down and will like hold onto the fin and lie like against the shark and it swims with her.
Oh, and, yeah.
Bro, these things are massive. And I'm there like, holy crap.
I've actually seen something because I said like those. So sharks, if you take step 1 and don't panic, they're actually like, and there's only one of them or whatever. Because I was watching a video with the scuba diver and the shark's like trying to get him and he just grabs it by like the nose and just pushes it up. And then it just goes on its way. Like it's,
yeah, they're not massive. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think the panic is the biggest thing.
And when they go, oh, my thing I hate the most is when people go, oh, that shark attacked me.
Who the fuck do you know that said that shark attacked me?
No. As in, when they put on like social medias and
and
they go, now the shark hunt's on, and you're like,
yeah,
why, dickhead? It's not walking on fucking land to go and bite you, is it? Your little dumbass swam in the water and went shark.
Well, that's true. You're in its home, so I get you're right.
You're in its home, man. It's fucking. Sorry, I walk into your home and they go, oh, if a robber comes into your house, and you hit him, does he go, oh, he assaulted me?
You know that can
Disgusting.
actually happen.
What?
And now I might be bro sciencing this, but there was a story where someone there was a burglar on a roof and they fell through and cut their leg on something in the house, and then they sued them because of that. I think this might have been on a movie though. That doesn't sound like something I would look up. So
bro, I stubbed my toe breaking into your car.
yeah. So
gonna see you. Smash
be,
my head
hey,
on
be
your
careful out there. Be on the roof and stuff. I had something else I need to say about the shark. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. No, all good. It would have at the time, but now it's going back. This has been fun, man. Half an hour about sharks. Well, animals, not really sharks.
We haven't done the animals thing though. What's your birthday? What's your Chinese animal?
My Chinese animal.
You know, when it's like year of the.
Oh yeah, I don't like mine.
What's yours?
What's yours?
I think of a rabbit.
Yeah, that's they built the Great Wall of China to keep the rabbits out.
That's not a nice way to refer to them.
Refer to who? That's on a big pond, Dad, so it's true. Tyrone Woodley.
Oh, it's years. Sorry, I forgot it's years you're born. I just put my date in. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's silly. So,
Shut up.
are you 98?
No,
Oh, that's lit.
you are, aren't you?
No, I wish. No, I don't. I don't want to be young. Well, I do, but I don't.
Oh, I just saw what 98 is. Holy crap.
What's 98?
Tiger.
What are you 99?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no wonder why you don't have a beard.
What are you?
96. Yeah, I know what I am.
Please tell me you're a rat.
I am a rat.
Yes, you are. I just saw it.
Oh, it's so bad. It's literally
You
the
know what?
worst.
It all makes sense now, you little rat. Oh, it makes so much sense.
Hey, come on, man.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker.
What are you? What's 99? I need to know.
Rabbit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, all that means is I fuck for a day. No, last about 3 seconds and we're good to go.
That's why you're paying a lot in child support, my boy.
I like the Discovery Channel back when they did like David Attenborough and there were like a million things. At one point it pans and it like there was a show that talked about rabbits. I was like, what the hell? And it shows it. It's essentially animal porn on the TV. But they are the
into that,
funniest. It is the funniest 3 seconds of animal video like I'd seen for a long time. It literally has like a million a second pump ratio and then freezes solid and then falls over. And I'm there like,
you're like, man, that looks familiar.
no, I was like, there's so much information to process here in 3 seconds.
Like,
and then I was like, I also wish I never saw that and will continue to wish I never saw that.
Yeah. And then you go, and I wish I didn't do that. And we'll continue to wish that I didn't do that.
Yeah, I looked at him and went, feels, bro, feels.
Yeah, hey, feel that little rabbit. Did you ever had a pet rabbit?
Yeah.
You did? What happened to it?
Which one?
Just what happens to most of them? Give me like the majority.
So we had 3 when we were kids. When I was a kid, mine went to the hospital and just didn't come back.
Oh, went on a holiday. Yeah.
Went to my uncle's farm, apparently.
Mm.
Fucking liar.
I don't even have an uncle.
Oh no! And then we had one of the we used to have the rat poison pellets.
Yep, it ate
One
that.
got out of its cage and ate them, which is shit.
That's stupid fucking rabbit.
Honestly. And then the other one met a dog.
And then they for 3 seconds, and then made a dog.
Oh no! What happened was definitely over in 3 seconds. A rabbit lost that fight badly.
Yeah.
But we're going to move past that because that was a really traumatizing experience as a little kid.
Are you okay?
I'm fine now. It's just sometimes I need to. No. So then I had 2 pygmies. So they're the ones that don't get much bigger than about this.
What?
2 pygmy rabbits. They don't get bigger.
Okay. Yeah.
They stay small. And then I had to move houses and everything went south. And I had to, unfortunately, what happened is I moved them to genuinely moved them to my mate's farm for a bit. And I went up there with him and we were watching them and we were like, bruh. And they look like they're having the best day ever because I had so much space to roam. we had like a really, really big space for them. And then like a nice little area caged off. So nothing, essentially it was the biggest open play field they could ever get. But we made sure the fences were really thin. So no snakes, no dogs, no nothing, like nothing.
Yeah.
So it was literally the best thing ever for them. They were having a great time. And when I saw that, I was like, bro, I can't bring them back to the backyard or the cage. Like, I can't do that to them. So we left them there. And I said to my mate, I was like, you're good keeping them here. And he went, bro, I don't have to feed them. I have to, literally, they were eating the grass. They were eating all this other stuff. And every now and then he threw fresh veg and stuff over and they ate that. Like, so he went and when he went out to feed the cows every day or so, he gave them a massive bunch of hay that took them days to get through. So that like, oh, not days, like he gave them a little bit of hay every day, and like that mixed with the like grass, because they keep the grass really fresh there. It's really cool. Mixed with all the other stuff and some veggies like kale and like that sort of stuff. Living their best life. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can't take that. So I just left them there and he was fine with it. And apparently they are brilliant, thriving.
Are they still kicking?
Yeah.
Well, they do say that the hay a day keeps the doctor away. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Bit of hay a day keeps the doctor away.
What was that?
Bit of hay a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, that's correct. See, good on the rabbits. You know what? Pick me next time to be a pet.
Nah, I don't want a rat.
Oh, motherfucker. That ain't right.
That ain't right.
So what do you got planned for next week? What are you doing this week?
I got a few meetings prepping for uni and stuff like that. But other than that, not much. Hey, just doing me usually, like some work, some training, same old, same old. What about you, sir?
I'm streaming every night this week because I'm going away.
Every night.
Yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I got to get a haircut Thursday. I got actually, fun little fact for the people at home listening, I have a new logo coming in, and that should be fun. It's a little WWE one, so it's more for me to give my friends that I play wrestling with a bit of smack, you know. So
is it going to be your head photoshopped onto the Rock's body?
No, it's going to be my head, one cut. 2 heads, 1 cut. If you know what I'm saying.
2 heads, 1 cut. I'm with you.
Did you ever watch that?
The 2 girls, 1 cup video.
Yeah.
I would be lying if I said I did. I'll be full honest. The amount of people that told me they'd watched it and then explained what it was, I was there like, I don't want.
Yeah, no, that's enough. Yeah, I agree. I started. I watched like in the intro, and I was like, nah, because I knew what was coming. And I was like, nah, that's not for me.
Bro, it just sounded too fucked up. I was like, I don't get the appeal of that sort of stuff. I was like, why?
It's nah.
Part of me wanted to watch it because I was wondering whether or not everyone bigs it up so bad and it's not actually that bad. But in the end, I was like, I don't want to see this at all.
Yeah, no,
I've watched it.
Yeah, definitely.
But apparently it's a lot of like gross stuff, and I'm just there like, yeah, no.
Yeah. See, I wanted to watch it, and then I was like, nah, I can't. That was super hard. So I was kidding. All right, man. Actually, you know what? What do you reckon?
What about being hard watching?
Yeah, we'll do it together. No, about we call it.
I like it, mate.
Fun. This has been fun and fast paced, bro. This has been a good time.
I know, right? It's been good. It's good being back, and I feel a lot better. John's funny, still got a bit in the nose runniness, but it's really good being back.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you go from the cold to the cold, you know?
Yeah. It's almost like, ooh. But being good, though.
We need to sort out these next couple podcasts.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, as I said, I'm away. I want to keep this train going. So, yeah, that's it. As I just said, I told you what I'm doing. So this week I'll be streaming. Please come check me out. What are you doing, my friend?
I'm gonna try and get back into stream, but it's just been so stupid this past few weeks. I've got to try and get a schedule going. That way I can like you say, commit that time.
Even if, bro, you do it once, because once a week's still better than not at all.
Yeah, bro. My account's dead at the moment. I just haven't had a chance, so I got to get onto that. Will do.
Well, if you want to do Fortnite, we could do I do Mondays and Fridays, so if you were thinking Fortnite, we could definitely do that. But let me know. All right,
well, it's been a good bit of fun. I'm glad to see you again. Apologies that I was out last time. Luckily, my cold pretty much vanished before I went to New Zealand because they make you do a travel declaration, like
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're so stressing. I was like, do I have symptoms? And I was actually like, not anymore. No, so I'm fine. But then even after I didn't have symptoms anymore, when I was doing that COVID test, heart pounding. Please don't be positive. And then it came up negative. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. No, that's stressful as. But yeah. All right. Let's call it that. Till next time. Thank you for
Absolutely.
watching. See you later.